pitch up and in, and it hits Johnson in the hand, and he's on his way to first base. And the Marlins dugout right now yelling at Fires.
Well,
they're not real happy.
I'll tell you what, I don't care if he meant it or not. You want to create a little something.
And here they
Let's
go.
get going. That's what you have to do.
The Marlins are coming out.
You can't let your big guy go down and not do anything, so that's what you got to do.
Fires is being separated. The Marlins.
Arlo went down, and then the next guy gets hit. You got to do exactly what the Marlins did.
Look at Casey McGee.
Exactly, you got to do that.
The Marlins visibly upset. McGee being restrained right now. He wasn't going after a player. He was going after an ump. See if he gets first base.
I'll tell you what.
Mike Redmond is upset.
If they say he swung at it, Mike Redmond's going to get run right now, and he doggone better get in his face, and he's going to.
Now Redmond's been tossed out of the ball game.
Is what it is. Here's another pitch up and in. He didn't swing. He's trying to get out of the way.
It hit him in the hand, it looks like. It did. It clearly hit him in the hand.
And Jeff,
but right now, this game has deteriorated. If you've just joined us, Giancarlo Stanton seriously injured on a fastball that he took off the face has been taken from the field. Reed Johnson, who took over for Stanton, who in the course of trying to get out of the way, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. They're saying Reed Johnson struck out. The pitch hit him in the hand. He didn't swing at the pitch.
You got to be kidding me.
Well, there's nobody on the field. The Brewers have left the field. The Marlins are in disbelief. They've seen Stanton carted out of here. They saw the next pitch come up and in and clip Reed Johnson in the hand. And for
runner goes, strike three. And JD Martinez didn't agree. Meanwhile, he walked right in front of Martin Maldonado, who got up to throw.
But Maldonado's got to make an attempt, I think, Joe. If he just tries any throw to second, I think they might get this call.
Dusty Baker's out to argue mildly.
Ooh, that was a ball.
And that's why Martinez was walking down to first base. He thought that 3-2 pitch was going to be called ball 4. It was called strike 3. Definitely outside. And Alex Cora now getting into it with Laz Diaz. Carlos Fable is able to get in between, and fans here love it.
Well, that got both the catcher and the hitter in opposite ways.
1-2. Tellez strikes out swinging. Got him with the splitter. What an absolute beauty of a splitter. Oh, Tellez is disgusted right there. We've just seen it over and over again how much these games mean to these guys who play in the big leagues, and yet this World Baseball Classic, they are pouring everything into these games.
Afternoon here. And another at-bat ends in a strikeout. And Laureano has just been ejected from the game for slamming down his helmet. James Hoyt tossed him. Brandon Hyde will come out after Ramon has said his piece, but the bat throw and then the helmet spike is going to get you run pretty much every time.
And the pitch. Breaking ball. They say he went. O'Neill is angry, and I think he just threw O'Neill out of the game. O'Neill is saying you should have pointed down to the third base umpire. Don't tell me it's a swing without even checking. And O'Neill is really barking. He fires his helmet and his hat, and now he is thrown out. And now O'Neill will go rushing back to Buckner. And what does O'Neill expect? He fires his helmet down and the bat, and he doesn't expect to be thrown out? That's a surprise? That's ridiculous. Of course he's going to get thrown out for doing that. And now Joe Torre comes out to talk with the home plate ump.
Mike Riley comes down the line from third outfield. Anyway, there's the first out of the inning. And now, if you say, was it a swing? Yeah, I think it was a swing enough. He did try to stop. But, you know, Buckner allowed him to get angry.
Right.
And he should have left it go there, and he didn't.
Probably got a lot of good work ahead of him.
Swing and a miss. Rizzo down on strikes.
Long stride, big man. Good stuff. He has a lot of emotion when he's out there. And now they're hearing it from the Cubs dugout. They've gotten into it with Garrett before, Javi Baez and Garrett. And a little something going on. Yeah, again, we're not there, folks, so we can't see exactly what's transpiring in the moment. He was kind of thumping his chest. You know, I don't know if he was calling out Anthony or just reacting to the strikeout like, I'm wonderful. And then somebody from the Cubs dugout probably had something to say. I mean, he's a volatile guy.
He's unhappy, doesn't like it, and obviously protected his teammate.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. And Davis strikes out for the third time tonight.
Good pitch from Barbado. He went up the last. Second time he struck out on that same pitch. Ooh. Tonight, that bat won't see another at bat.
Escobar takes a called third strike, and he fires his bat into the dirt. Well, Chad Fairchild, I'll bet he'll say.
Oh, man. Jansen Visconti, the plate umpire, has ejected A.J. Pollock.
Half swing. He went around. Strike three. Cabrera spikes the bat. He's been ejected from the game. Third base umpire Hunter Wendelstedt called him out on the check swing. Cabrera spiked the bat, and Wendelstedt immediately threw Cabrera.
Guerrero just pointed at the umpire, and now he's been thrown out.
It's just, you're not going to stay around long if you question that and then continue. I thought he gave Vladdy a chance.
And these fans are going to welcome Manny Machado to the plate. Struck him out, 2 down. And Machado says, let me hear it.
And strike three call. 3 straight pitches.
3 words later, Billy was, you're out of here, Billy. Ejected from the game. And before it was all over, Brian Price came out and put in his 2 cents as well. To no avail, of course.
Bautista thought that ball was off the plate inside. It was a slider. He was called out in the 5th inning, and now he's been ejected. Chad Fairchild, the home plate umpire, has ejected Bautista from this ball game. And Fairchild called him. Won the 27 Yankees either.
Strike three call. You could hear Will Little say so. And a 1-2-3 inning for Michael Feliz. Keeps the Pirates in the lead. Galvis.
Here it comes. That's just what he did, and he got a swing and a miss from Correa to get out of the inning. Oh, Joe Kelly's pitches have cleared, and we'll do our best to maintain social distancing.
Some were on purpose. Those facial expressions were priceless.
Got him on 3 pitches. Ran the splitter in on him. Julio strikes out. Neris strikes out the side, and he strands Crawford. Watch out now. Here comes Neris talking to Julio, and everybody's emptied out. Bullpen start to empty. This is one of a number of times something like this has happened. Now Eugenio Suarez having some pretty firm words. Manny acted trying to move him back. Both sides finding some distance now. Watch Neris here. He goes right after him like this. That's what it's about. Wow.
Yeah, that is uncalled for. They get away with a lot of stuff in this game, but that right there is uncalled for.
When have you ever seen something like
2-2. Got him. Throw him another and a better breaking ball to strike him out. The benches are cleared.
Perkins must have said something to Donaldson, because after he swung at strike 3, he marched right toward Glenn Perkins. Both benches cleared.
Suzuki in the middle of it, smiling, because of course he knows most of the guys from the.
It's a good breaking ball down. Perkins saying something right there that catches Donaldson's opinion.
Perkins smartly kept marching to the dugout.
The 1-2, swing and a miss, struck him out. 99 up out of the zone, 1 out.
For his knee and throws it down the dugout steps.
Just adding more.
Foul tip, and Grandal hangs on. A 1-2-3 7th, and now the manager's been ejected. Or has it been Ketel Marte? It might be Ketel Marte. Will stay right here. Here comes Tor.
Fans love that. Strikes out the side.
Got him down and away, and Castillo picks up his. Oh boy, big fella snapping that bat in half. Not happy.
And a swing and a miss. Ender flings the bat down, didn't run. First base was occupied. That is a very quick hook. And Ender's going to go nose to nose with Doug Eddings, as he's been ejected from this game in the 4th inning.
Swing and a miss. And Gardner has some words and gets thrown out by Rehab.
And he got him 103 miles an hour.
He's staring down the Cubs dugout.
Yes, he is. And they're letting him have it. Hashtag vote Rizzo.
Yeah, well, you know, Chapman's right in that he's, you know, he wasn't throwing at Shearholtz.
Out kind of dismissively with his glove. The benches have cleared here in Cincinnati. Looked like Rizzo got into it with somebody verbally, and then the Reds came out of the dugout. The bullpens have emptied. Johnny Cueto.
Alfredo Simon really worked up, and the Reds are trying to work him back into the dugout. Obviously, Rizzo very upset in that last inning with the pitches from Chapman to Nate Shearholtz.
Well, as we were going to break, Chapman looked once again into the Cubs dugout and dismissively waved his glove hand as if to say, I've had enough. It's interesting, too, and
alone, everything's okay, but he's got a frustrated team in the other dugout, and he's kind of dismissive with his reaction.
It didn't sound like Rizzo was.
No, Anthony, he did not instigate that. Anthony, if somebody said something to Rizzo from the Reds dugout that he responded to. And ultimately, no punches thrown.
Another 3-2. Profar checks his swing, but he went around. Todd Titchener, the third base umpire, says that Profar offered, and he's throwing a fit, and he's been thrown out of the game.
Tough one there. A lot of body getting out of the way. Actually makes it look like he swung trying to get out of the way. You can understand why he's upset. Big moment, probably the biggest moment, with first and second, nobody out, and now there's men on first. Still tying run at the plate, but tough call, tough moment if you're a Padre.
He went around, and Mott works a perfect 7th inning.
Uh-oh. I don't know what happened.
What's Pilar upset about?
I don't know, but Brian Honora really put an end to it quickly.
Everybody's going to come out of the bullpens now.
Strike 3 for Anderson. 1 down. Little stare at Stroman.
Didn't say anything, just looking at him.
Now he started to say something. And now a brawl going as the Sox and Blue Jays are jawing at each other. The benches are spilling out onto the field. Tim Anderson held back by Todd Steverson. Marcus Stroman being yanked back.
Came with a fastball, locked him up. What a location with that strike 3 called pitch, an 88-mile-per-hour fastball. Thought it was low.
Oh, it did look low. I mean, you take the box away, and it's even a better gauge of where that pitch was.
Got a call. Strike 3. Now he's thrown out of the ball game. Reese has just been thrown out of the ball game here in the bottom of the 3rd inning for saying something to the home plate umpire, Will Little. Gabe coming out. At this point, though, I mean, Reese has already been thrown out.
Might as well get your money's worth, right?
Well, no runs and 1 hit and 1 man left for the Phillies. Yeah, called strike 3. I don't think Brad liked that call from Alan Porter. Alan's being, oh, there it goes. Never mind.
While we were away, here's the strike call on Matt Kemp. Matt frustrated, said something to Jim Reynolds. Somewhat of a civil discussion, and then Kemp is being escorted away, so he stays in the game by Stu Cole. Buddy's coming out, and then
8 strikeouts for Trevor Bauer. 5 innings and no hits against him, and his first strut in Dodger blue.
Go for 6 against him. Josh is saying that's a foul ball. Nick Carapazza didn't see it that way, and Josh is going to be tagged out for the final out of the inning. Josh Reddick was not pleased with the call at the end of this inning.
He thought he foul tipped it. Vic Carapazza disagreed. And we know that Josh Reddick goes to Snapville a little bit. Throws the bat in disappointment of the AB. Spiked the helmet. He actually got fined for that one immediately. Continuing to chatter with Vic Carapazza. Said his piece and began to walk away. And then with the throw of the batting gloves, that's enough, I guess, for Vic Carapazza to be offended and throw out the right fielder. I don't get that. If you're throwing guys out on equipment violations like that, you're a little nitpicky for me. I know it may be in the rule books.
Full count pitch for Matt Kemp. Swing and a miss. And Hudson got his man. He preserves a 2-run lead. We head to the 7th inning stretch at Chase Field in Phoenix. Bourne are coming up as Daniel Hudson bails out the Diamondbacks bullpen.
Got him.
Jason Grilli wins the battle against Santana. He strikes out 2. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th.
Triple of the spring for Bowers. And there's strike 3 called on Franklin. And now Franklin, who put up a little squawk, was summarily ejected. Well, that was a quick hook right there.
2. Wow. Further inside of it, it's still a strike. Gurriel can't believe it.
And that'll end the inning.
And that's the reason. Greg Gibson